I have been listening to the Cash In, Cash Out music video, or watching it. I've been watching that music video like over and over for the past like 2 weeks because it's really just a really cool video, and I'm super late on it. I always heard the song but never actually knew about the music video. It's actually like so creative and like it's like satisfying, but like usual, that has nothing to do with this game. This is Tavern Talk again, episode 9. Crossing the threshold. That sounds nice. Oh, Fable. I was gonna call it and be like, you know what? I'm still gonna call it. I bet Zephyr / Blaze / Malachite will show up today. Good morning, innkeeper. Could you please make me a drink? I need something to wake me up and help me feel agile again. Of course, Fable. Just a moment. Are they okay? They seem kind of down. Alright. One usual. Thank you. I feel much better already. Long night? Very. Turns out there were a lot of farmers who needed help. Regret offering it? Not at all. I really enjoy being able to help people. Before I just used to wish I could help, but I never felt competent enough to try. It's fun to try. A bit exhausting at times, but I think I much prefer this over waiting around. I still could use a bit more practice though. That's fair, just make sure you also practice taking breaks. If there's one thing I promote in this tavern, it's mental health. And what better place to secure your mental health than at a bar? You know, that's actually not entirely awful. You get pretty good advice at a bar, don't you? You'll have a much easier time helping other people if you're not close to passing out yourself. That's what I have your drinks for. My drinks are not a gateway to burnout. I admire your kindness, Fable, but you should fall under the umbrella of people you're being kind to. I mean, I am pretty good at falling. You're pretty good at a lot of things. Let's not lie to ourselves here. I try. I know. Say and have a rest now, okay? Okay, thank you. Oh, hello. I really thought I'd like caught them all. I thought I only had like 3 characters left. Nope. You look like a little fuck. Good day to you, innkeep. Good day to you too, adventurer.
Yes, an adventurer. That is what I am indeed. I come here seeking a drink.
What a coincidence. I do happen to have some of those in stock. What can I get you? I'm like holding my breath when I do his voice, so if I passed out, like if there's like a long pause in the recording, just know that's what happened.
What kind of drinks do adventurers usually get?
Whatever drink they desire.
Then, well, I could do with something that tastes good.
Of course.
Perhaps something that could protect me from my foes? Defense is the base of every adventurer's skill set, is it not?
Possibly. Let's try it out. Protect from foes. Nah, Archie got ops for real. Liquid protection against your foes. Now for half the price.
Thank you so very kindly.
Do you like it?
Well, yes, of course.
Then you should say so.
I apologize. I forgot to do the thing where you say your words out loud.
I don't think this guy's ever had a sip of alcohol in his life. Fucking nerd. I get that. Now that you've acquired a drink, care to introduce yourself?
How incredibly rude of me to forget. I am Gustav Archibald Raymond III, son of Lord Gustav Albert Raymond II and Lady Dorothea Bridget the 27th.
Damn, Dorothea.
An up-and-coming hero from Windmore. And who might you be?
The up-and-coming innkeeper of Zenith. Happy to have you here. I'm Fable, of the Ashen Grove.
I didn't ask.
Idiot.
You're Fable?
Yes? Is that a bad thing? The fable that saved Tragarn from the werewolves?
The very same.
Wow. What an incredible pleasure it is to meet you. I've heard so many things about you. Oh, good things, I hope?
I don't like this. I can see the relationship these two are gonna have from like a mile away. He's just, okay, you know what? Let's see.
Of course. They said you single-handedly persuaded the werewolf to give up his wicked ways and reunited a family. That's one way to put it for sure.
They do have a way with words.
Incredible. A true hero indeed. They spoke of you helping with the aftershocks of the starfall as well. I mean, that's a given. I need to help out when I can. You truly have the heart of a folk hero. How admirable.
What about you, Lord Gustav Archibald Richmond III? What are you a hero of? Is he gonna like, or is he actually maybe gonna become Fable's apprentice? That'd be hilarious.
Well, I'm currently leaving my backstory era. I'm in the first act, so to speak, on my journey of becoming a full-blown adventurer.
Well, that makes the both of you.
I've had a bit of a late start, but I shall catch up with haste.
Yeah, Millie's a 10-year-old and she's already far ahead of you.
Also, Archie is just fine. You don't have to say the whole thing every time.
He's got ginger hair like Archie too. For you, I don't know, uncultured, who don't know who Archie is, he's the guy from Riverdale, or from the Archie comics. Well, Archie, if it's haste you're looking for, I can help you with that. Someone gifted me some golden feathers a few days ago. Prepared as an infusion for the right drink, they can hasten you up in no time.
Really? That's spectacular! That's a bazinga, as I like to say. I always thought those things were myths or legends you only read about in books. Like sex!
Do you read a lot?
You know, sometimes. Not that much.
You should. You sound like someone who enjoys adventure, and books are so full of them.
They are! I'm just too cool for books.
Books are cool.
You think so?
Yes, I do. I mean, look at the innkeeper's journal. It's super cool. Why have you been looking at my journal? The coolest.
Oh, well, actually, maybe I do read quite a bit. I'm sorry for being so weird about it.
Don't worry. We're all a little weird sometimes. What kind of books do you like? This is strange, seeing Fable be like the confident one in the conversation.
Anything full of adventures and heroes and adventuring heroes. They're just like me. Obviously, my parents would much prefer if I read about other things, such as books on etiquette or the newspaper. Blech. I'm sure they would love it if I wrote a dissertation on the intricacies of diarrhea and negotiations, or even became a diplomat myself. But I think I would fare much better as a savior of this world, don't you think?
The diarrhea negotiations? I'm unfamiliar.
It's all terribly boring, really. They're renegotiating trade routes due to the collapse of a canal bridge that was hit by a horde of spinal rhinoceroses.
Spinal rhinoceroses? I said canal weird.
It's not going all that well, because they can't agree on who should pay for the repairs. The mainland or the diarrhea itself. Just thinking about it puts me to sleep.
Then perhaps we should get back to more exciting topics. How do you plan to start off your hero's journey?
By doing something heroic, of course. I just need to find a maiden in trouble, and she'll thank me and give me the sex.
You know what? No, hold on. I don't think it says sexuality on there, but he strikes me as like maybe not straight. I don't know. He's either like straight as fuck or like maybe bi, or maybe he's just gay. You know what? I've just put all the options back on the table, haven't I?
What's something heroic I could do?
You could start by helping the local farmers. They're still rebuilding their homes and relocating their castle as we speak. Or cattle. Farmers don't have castles.
Great idea. How much gold should I give them?
Gold? I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't mind gold, but I was thinking about lending them a hand. You know, physically. With your literal hands.
Stupid elf. Money can solve all problems.
Okay. So, I would go to the farmers and ask what they need help with. Of course. That sounds... I shall figure it out. Thank you for the inspiration, Fable. It has been an honor meeting you. I hope we shall cross paths again. Till my next quest, Innkeeper.
Till then. That was adorable. That's one way you could put it. I mean, no, Fable, I'm with you. Weird. Not because of him. He heard about me being a hero? That doesn't sound right. No, I mean, I think he was just weird, but, you know, that's what happens when you're an adventurer, though. Maybe you'll have a ballad one day. Your own ballad. But you are a hero. Not really. I didn't even do that much yet. Not enough to be inspiring to anyone, anyway. There are much greater heroes than me out there. He wasn't impressed by other heroes. He was impressed by you. That's nice. You don't sound very happy about it. I am. It's really flattering, but I just don't think I did enough to deserve his praise. I'm just some elf. It's not for you to decide who's impressed by you and who isn't. I'm personally going to keep bragging about knowing Fable, the great hero of the Ashen Grove and savior of Tragarn. I'm going to be the ultimate leech. Fable, once you blow up, I'm coming with you. And I'm staying on as long as I can. How did the Glass Onion put it? Suckling the golden teat. Alright, I get it. Thank you, Innkeep. I'll try better to accept compliments. Good. Ah, I called it. I knew he was coming back. Oh, Melly too. Oh, let's go. We're doing a quest, Melly. Melly, your first quest. Hello, Innkeeper. Hello, Fable. Hello, Melly. And hello, Malachite. How did you know he changed his name? Were you there? Okay, maybe. I don't remember. The interactions mix up after a while. It's good to see you both again. Likewise. Right, Mel? Can I offer you two a drink? Actually, you can offer us a quest. Are you talking about the one you just picked up by any chance? Your incredible detecting skills strike again. I'm only trying to match wits here. Hehe. Teehee. So you're interested in saving those poor familiars? Oh, this is a familiar quest. Okay. I am. Missing familiars, silent wizards, clues leading to seemingly dead ends? That sounds like a case for the world's greatest detective and her sneaky assistant. They do sound like a great team. They're not a great team. They're not a team. But they are going on a quest together. They are not. Then why are you here? She didn't want to come here alone. She said she can't reach the quest board. she did it perfectly fine just now. You got baited. You got baited, Malachite, Blaze, Zephyr. And I needed a drink anyway. So you're sending Melly on a quest alone? As is customary. That's how the Shadowbanes have always handled it. No, fucking go with her, pussy. Melly isn't part of the Shadowbanes. But she wishes to walk the path of thieves. So she must embrace their lifestyle. I think she's trying to walk the path of a detective. And that just sounds dangerous and negligent. Oh yeah, you were there because you gave him shit. I agree. Oh, you're not coming with me? Fuck you, Mel. Fuck you. You're making Melly cry. No. Why not? I just explained that. Badly. But you have to come with me. Why? It's clearly a job for two people. There's no job that can't be done alone. Didn't you want to go on this quest to test your stealth training? But what if I get nervous? What if I forget how to be stealthy? Or what if none of the familiars want to talk to me? I don't know, Melina. And what if I come back and you've been eaten by a T-Rex? Oh, damn. The trauma. The lingering trauma is real. Who cares? I do. Fable wants this too. The T-Rex threat is much lower in Zofred. I think you should go with her. I feel like, honestly, if I mentioned T-Rexes, he would like actually be worried they exist. I'm gonna go with that. If the monsters finally catch up to me, that's how it's meant to end. I think you should run away from the monsters, not towards them. That would depend on your choice in lifestyle. Well, your lifestyle doesn't include going to Zoford with me. Listen, Melina, even if I wanted to come with you, I couldn't. I've got obligations. Things to do. You're a thief. You don't have fixed working hours. And you don't have any other friends waiting around for you. Maybe not, but I do have a sheepfish to take care of. A sheepfish, that's interesting. You have a sheepfish? I do. His name is Rufus, and he doesn't do well alone. Plus, he needs to be fed, and to do his daily crossword puzzles. Otherwise, his wool gets all strawy. I feel I can tell where this is going. Give him to me. Give me your sheepfish. Oh, well, you're right. You can't just leave Rufus alone. He'll get lonely. Yeah. Oh, or Fable could do it. I could take care of Rufus. What? Well, I live nearby, and I'm very good with animals, and pretty decent at crossword puzzles. That sounds like an excellent idea. What if Rufus doesn't like you? He will. Certainly after one of Fable's famous lullabies. Malachite, I'll actually strangle you. You sing? Sometimes. Maybe you can sing a song about how Mal and Rufus got eaten by a T-Rex while the familiars booed me out of town. What the heck, Melly? Why'd you get so negative all of a sudden? I think I'd prefer a song about you and Malachite saving those familiars instead. Right, Mel? Fine, but just this once. See it as a final exam for your training. Yay, that sounds fun. Wonderful, so do you two need any help on your quest? Don't know. What do you think, detective? Well, it's great that you would ask, mighty assistant. Please don't call me that. Okay, Mighty Mal then. Mighty Men. No. How about John? Sure. Oh, fucking hell. So, John, thanks for asking. I've studied the quest given to us closely. She's stuttering like I do. And I have come to the conclusion that there is only one option. This is a classic case of finding the right clues sprinkled throughout the witnesses' testimonies and piecing them together correctly. The townsfolk, the wizard, the familiars, they all have different conflicting information, and we'll need to collect and untangle it all to see the whole picture. But to achieve that, we need to be charismatic enough to get the truth out of them. And for those who still refuse to talk to us, out of guilt or fear, we'll need to activate our stealth powers, find those hidden clues ourselves. Also, we should be quick so they can't destroy any evidence. I can offer you some golden feathers. They do come with a sweet aftertaste of haste. That way you should be able to make it to Zoford much quicker. Great idea. I think you underestimate the severity of the situation. What would you suggest instead, John? I agree with the stealth part. We could use a hint of dexterity to make sure we remain unseen for as long as possible. But I believe our focus should be on overpowering whoever is responsible for this. If they're making familiars disappear, they won't be interested in a discussion. Not a fair one, at least. We should fight first, ask questions later. I guess you got bored of the stealthy approach. Different problems require different solutions. And sometimes you just want to beat the shit out of somebody. Mosh pit. If you're itching for a fight, may I recommend some fresh Phoenix chilies? Some fire resistance could be a big advantage against wizards or familiars. Whether a fireball or a fire breath, you wouldn't want to walk in unprepared. Does Andu have fire breath? Technically, yes, but he's usually too lazy to use it. It helps a bunch with roasting marshmallows, though. I'd love to try Andu's marshmallows. I'll see if I can set something up when you return. Thank you. I think some s'mores could also help convince those familiars to help us. That's ridiculous. A dagger would be far more convincing. Yeah, John, shut the fuck up. I already know which option I'm going with. I think both could work. Innkeeper, what do you think? They definitely need a little bit of dexterity for sneaking around. But what should they pair it with? Haste for a quick arrival, and charisma for smooth talking, or pure strength and some fire resistance. Let me think about it. Okay, I've got quite a few options here. No, I just have 2 options. What does that mean, like an extra shot or something? I think this is it. I'm making 1,000 wins, right? This is actually kind of tough because I can't get like 3 and 2. There's no drink like that, and I can't. Yeah, I'll just go with it and see their reactions. I think this case needs a delicate hand. The best detective work is achieved through clever conversation. Ha, you're spot on. Guess this is how I die. Don't be so pessimistic. My drinks have your back. Do you think you're prepared to solve this case, detective? Yes. With your help, we'll complete this quest with haste. We'll be back soon. Best of snooping. Alright, chill. I should go with them to pick up that sheepfish before they disappear into the night. Don't forget to sing him a lullaby. Rufus or John? Rufus. Right, obviously. I'm gonna go now. Have fun, Fable. This has been an interesting day so far. Oh, it's just morning. Oh, hello. Didn't think you were coming back ever. This is the character that was based on a person that died. I literally thought I would never see them again. Okay. Oh, right. I made her sound like a smoker. I forgot about that bit. Probably not in great taste, but I've got to commit. Innkeeper. Chrissy, glad to see you're all right. Likewise, good to see you and the tavern are unharmed. It's quite the disaster out there. And I'm just passing through. Don't have time to stay for long. Need to check on the cottage and the birds and Fable. I'm sure everything is as it was. The canopies of the grove are sturdy after all. Which is why I chose to make it my home. That and the landscape. I hope your trip was nice at least. Oh, it was. It felt good to recharge and refill the creative juices. We walked a lot, actually. Almost mapped out a whole island. We also hiked to the foot of the broken ridge, where the auroras touch the peaks. There was an aurora in some part of the US pretty recently. I heard the view is quite remarkable. It was. I'd never seen anything like it before. It was the first time I got to catch a glimpse of them. Also caught a glimpse of the infamous Banshee. Everyone told us to avoid the lonely lagoon because of her, but it's too beautiful to ignore. I doubt the Banshee means any harm. Just the typical unrestly, ghostly, ghastly spirit that haunts the lakes. Always harmless. Everyone yearns for a friend after all, even scary creatures. It gets lonely as monsters sometimes. Everyone is scared of you. People shouldn't be. No one can choose who they're born as. We should accept them as they are. Okay, well, Chrissy, sometimes who they are is a vicious man-eating monster. I have a few patrons who'd really appreciate hearing that. That's true. That skeleton. Then I'd be happy to meet them. Speaking of which, I got you something. Oh? It's a pack of camels. Yeah, remember the gnomes? I actually met one. Or some. Really? They had a booth at the convention. They were selling all types of stuff. Are you gonna give me a Hummel? Is that what those are called? The little ceramic gnome statues? I remembered our conversation and got you this. Whoa, what the fuck is that? I think you've just brought a cursed item into my tavern. I mean, is that like a boat or is it an anchor or a crown? I thought you might appreciate it. I do, thank you. It'll certainly always have a special place in my heart, knowing it came from you. Oh, you're such a sweet talker, but you can't trick me into giving you my name. Do I not know their real name? What would I want with names? Is she like a demon or something? Because that's usually what that applies to. But she's got elf ears. Maybe she's an imp. Like, you know, you speak a demon's true name and it dies or whatever. Or you have power over it, something like that. Nothing good, that's for sure. But for realsies, I have to leave now. I've been gone for too long. See you around, Innkeep. See you around, Chrissy. Take care of yourself. Always. She's cursed me before she left. I was expecting you because I saw you in the trailer. So I knew you were coming. Is this the Banshee? Oh, holy shit. She's covered in vegetation, seemingly from a lake. And she's dripping all over. Well, let me not assume. What if it's a guy Banshee? Or a non-binary Banshee? Or not a Banshee? Bye, good to see you again. Get it? Like, by you? Yes. A while. 6,000 years. Holy shit. They're not... 6,000 years I've been around. There's actually no denying it anymore. I'm a fucking beast. I'm a primordial creature. That's funny. I still don't have the info of that girl that came in last time. Anyway, back to this. 6,000 years. I am literally a creature from the depths. Okay, fuck me. More like 2 months. Never mind. I really thought some piece of lore just got massively confirmed. Oh, I thought I had hibernated longer. You hibernated at this time of year? It was for the Bloomtide Festival. It happens near my swamp every year during the Dreaming Moon. Druids and bards join together in search of the moon pools for 2 whole weeks. They dance, they laugh, they scatter pretty little flowers everywhere. They hope if they can satiate the land, it will lead them to the reflection of the cosmos. Well, I mean, if you look outside, the reflection of the cosmos isn't much these days. You know, lack of stars and all that. You mean the set of mythical lakes that's said to reflect all the 7 moons at once? Yes. Ever since the Twilight Chasm portal opened up within them a mere 30 years ago, travelers have become increasingly obsessed with bathing in their beauty. Such festivities sound exciting. No. They are loud. With their songs and their arguing about getting lost in the endless maze of the marshes. And they walk around with torches of burning ember that they swing too close to my precious vines. That is a fire hazard, so I'll give you that one, Bio. What are you? Hold on. Does it say? Druid background moves. Bog creature. Okay. Why would you bring a fire into the swamp? It is a little rude, but, you know, they gotta fucking see somehow, idiot. Exactly! You know, I tried to join them one time. Their dainty flowers intrigued me, and I snuck up to them, dressed in my prettiest poison ivy, adorned with thorns of the undying trees. And you know what they did? What? They chased me away with their fiery brooms chanting, "Demon be gone," from the top of their tiny lungs. What a bitch, am I right? Now I hibernate every dreaming moon. That way I don't have to listen to their jolly tunes. Nah, sister, they in the wrong for real. You're so much better than them. They don't even deserve you. Not even a speck of your attention. I'm getting real Shrek vibes from this. If they give him another chance, it's like, what if I accidentally kill Baya? If I say maybe you should give them another chance. But then again, Shrek did end up pretty well, and I don't know what kind of creature Baya is, but they'll probably fare well. Very few Gaians are familiar with the creatures of the bog. Only with the stories about their bone-crushing teeth. You've got a nice smile. Your teeth don't look that bone-crushing. What's wrong with bone-crushing teeth? I mean, they look pretty bone-crushing if that's a compliment to you, I guess. They think you might want to crush their bones with them. But that would be so rude. They don't think that way. But I think if they got to know you, they'd like you a lot. After all, you make the best flower crowns in all of Gaia, maybe even all of Asteria. You are styling right now, Queen. Those sound perfect for a festival. You might be right. Maybe I'll greet them with some flower crowns next year. Then again, druids and bards are a bunch of fucking hippies, so, you know, me personally, I don't associate with them at all, and maybe I should have just told you to chase them off. I could even open up a seasonal flower crown store. A pop-up shop. I'd definitely buy one. But right now, I'm awake and thirsty. Do you have swamp water on the menu today? Bitch, you live in swamp water. What do you want it from me here? I'm all out, sorry. Too bad. Something else then. Oh, I know. Do you still have those drinks that make you feel like an itsy bitsy spider? I want to feel fast and dangly. In fact, I still do. Give me one moment. I mean, they're probably talking about a swift strike. I won't... Yeah, I'll just give them that. A spider's agility in a cup, just for you. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's delicious. I feel like I could scale any spider web and devour any fly. Thank you, and keep you see, Baya, shit like that is probably why you have your reputation. What woke you up from your slumber anyhow? The night sky fell into my dirt hut. It burned my favorite weeping willow to bits. I am replanting it into many small sniffling willows. They are feasting upon the ashes of the stars that tried to extinguish them. It is a powerful nutrient. Sounds tasty. After the trees and winds and pill bugs calmed down, I had planned to go back to sleep. All that calamity made me awfully tired. But when I tried to sleep, all I could focus on was this feeling spreading in my chest. Heartburn? Loneliness. Hey, I mean, we were talking about this earlier. Monsters get fucking lonely. Maybe you should go hunt down Chrissy. I thought I should get out there and advertise my new spa. I'm so stupid. I read it as spa. Because only crickets were visiting, and they aren't very good at marketing. You know, maybe if people visit me, instead of me visiting them, they won't chase me off. Tell that to the fucking Native Americans, bro. So I went to where I knew people could use my services. The werewolf camp in the Ashen Grove. I didn't want to intrude on their personal space, of course. So I just hung the coupons up on pieces of thin red string in the nearby canopies, together with some jolly little bells so that the wind would announce their presence. Like little spells that draw you towards the nearest mud mask. I hope they'll visit me sometime. Baya, I'll offer you a deal right now. Go in on this with me. We can do a spa tavern mix-up. My customers become your customers, and they all become much more relaxed. That's actually a good idea. A spa bar? Maybe not in the real world, but I feel like it could work in this world. I didn't know you opened a spa. It's new. I want to share my flowers and mud pools with everyone, so we can all look beautiful together. That sounds wonderful, Baya. Are you gonna show me your true face, or are you gonna stay hidden forever? I agree. Can I leave some of my coupons here? Yeah. No. Like, for sure. You know, I've mentioned this before, but I work in a restaurant, and people, like other like surrounding businesses, will often leave their coupons. Now, as a restaurant, we're way too fucking busy to bother sharing out those or keeping track of them. So we just kind of keep them in a little pile, and like a tray for everyone to see. No one has touched a single one of those coupons ever. Or not coupons, they're business cards, I mean. But, you know, really ineffective marketing strategy. Please hand them out to all your customers. I will happily share this fantastic offer with them. Damn, that's awesome. You could also just come here more often and hand them out. You know, in Keep, I would rather they not do that. That would just like pester people. Ah, but there's no one here. Except the jackdaw. I mean, look at him. He could use a fucking bath, stanking up my whole tavern. Do you want a coupon, little creature? I will leave one in your nest. No one's here because it's almost closing time, Baya. You have to come by earlier, during the day, or earlier in the evening, or during events. But there will be people there. Yes, I believe that's the point. Too scary. I shall go now. Don't forget to hand out my coupons. Will do. Yeah. Social awkwardness seems to be a running theme throughout most of these characters. I would say that's a successful day. Oh my fucking god, what time of year is it? It's raining every single day. Like, Jesus Christ. Like and subscribe. New videos every fucking Friday at 11. Not these videos, though. I don't know why I'm suddenly deciding to say that now, but yeah.